Hi everyone, this is Lady B from NYC here at the Diva Lounge for OneWrestling.com, and today is a very interesting interview that I have in store for all of you. Now, this person that I'm going to be interviewing, he's, how should I put it, slightly odd. For those of you who keep up the tabs with the independent circuit, I have exactly 2 hints for you, and then we're going to shoot to a promo video as to who it is that I'm going to be speaking to today. Number 1, he's on the roster for FTW, that's Fight the World Wrestling. And second, he's going to be going against Joseph Von Schmidt on June 2nd in Ronkonkoma in a no DQ match. For those of you who are still scratching your head as to who it is it could possibly be, I have a video for you in which it will tell you exactly who this person is. So, hit it!
Joseph Von Schmidt! Len Adity! No DQ! Oh, Von Schmidt! You've been talking all this crap about how you're gonna run through me. I don't think so. See all of us in here? First off, none of us like your Nazi ass. Or his mind. Or her mind. Or its mind. Whatever weird little blue purple thing that is. Looks like a Smurf, except it... Shut up, you! Nobody asked you! You are nothing more than an oversized but poorly needed cog in my magnificent and slightly chaotic plan.
Well, there you have it, folks. That's right. It's Len Adity. And I'm telling you right now, judging from what I've seen from him, my first time watching him, it was at the Elks Lodge in Queens Boulevard. Oh dear God, you have to ask yourself, why did ECW close down its doors? Because this guy completely belongs there. I mean, he's someone that you can just literally say, oh my God, what did he just do? I'm serious. It's like I could literally see, I can see this guy wrestling people the likes of Tommy Dreamer and Sandman and Balls Mahoney and Axel Rotten. I mean, Raven, for Christ's sake. I mean, he is somebody that is not only a colorful character, as you very well saw, but his wrestling ability is, put it this way, he's what I would like to call a Jeff Hardy, but skinny, and I mean just slender, which means that he can do aerial like no one's ever seen before. And being that he's going to be calling in very soon, my caution to you is that yes, he is a bit off, as you very well saw in that promo for June 2nd, him versus Joseph Von Schmidt at Locked and Loaded in Ronkonkoma, New York. And there's a few things on my mind that I really do want to get out there in regards to him. There's a few things I want to ask him that I have a little query about as to, you know, what sparked him to be this way. You know? It's something that you always have to wonder. How did someone come up with this particular gimmick? And, you know, it's... wow. For those of you who been watching TNA and you saw Sting go off the deep end as, you know, the Joker, that's pretty much what this guy is. He has the earlier... oh, who's this? Hello?
My ears were ringing. I swear somebody was just talking about a clown.
Yes, indeedy. Len Adity on the Diva Lounge for OneWrestling.com. How the hell are you?
Pretty good. Walking around in my graveyard in the backyard, seeing what I can dig up. Looking for Zombie Bob. Hopefully I'll be able to bring him to a show soon.
Oh my goodness.
At least parts of him.
Oh my goodness. Well, one thing's for sure. June 2nd, Joseph Von Schmidt. Your thoughts?
Oh, he's not getting away from me. Not at all.
Well, one thing's for certain that I think everyone would like to know. What would you have in store for those who are brave enough to watch?
Oh, well, you see, I have my following, the Oddball Army. They have dubbed me the General for some strange reason. I wanted to say odd, but I, skipped the pun for now. Anyways, I have decided to open an issued mission for all of them. And that is for any hardcore or no DQ match, they bring their own weapons. So,
Ooh.
With any luck at this point, every hardcore and no DQ match I have will be a fans bring the weapons match. And guess who it starts off with? Joseph Von Shit. I'm sorry, somebody's censor button better be ready.
Unfortunately, we don't have one. We don't believe in censorship. Here at the Diva Lounge, you say what you mean.
This is now my new favorite place to be.
Yay. Thank you. All that's missing is me dressing up like Harley Quinn.
Uh-oh, here we go. Start the trouble. I'll already start the Joker references. Here we go.
Oh, come on. You have to admit, he is someone... is he someone that you identify with?
Oh, there's a reason why I have a Joker portrait on my left thigh.
Oh, absolutely. That will definitely explain it. My goodness. Which actually brings me to my second question for you. What in the world sparked this sort of persona out of you?
Well, believe it or not, there's not much of a persona here. It's much me. As I grew up, I kind of became obsessed with characters like Beetlejuice and The Mask, and I'm not talking about Jim Carrey, campy, goofy, mask. No, I'm talking about Dark Horse Comics. I'm going to rip your face off and laugh at as I'm killing everyone. It just all kind of evolved into who I am today. The tattoos, the face paint, the gimmick. It's all about pushing buttons, see what we can do, because nobody does it anymore.
Absolutely not. They don't. Darn conformists.
Well, I don't have much of a choice in that area anymore. I mean, I've kind of screwed myself with the whole, let's go in an office and sit in a cubicle and be suited. No, I don't think so.
No, of course not. Now, let me ask you something. In regards to wrestling, what inspired you to want to become a wrestler?
Actually, that had nothing to do with any wrestlers. I had my Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels Iron Man match where that was my inspiration to be. I wanted to be able to get in the ring for an hour and keep a crowd entertained the entire time and still wanting more. But my actual inspiration was an outside influence. For a shoot for you and your fans, my grandmother, she helped raise me on wrestling. We were watching on television, we were going to local shows. In fact, my grandmother used to take me to ECW when they would come to downtown Schenectady. She used to get kicked out all the time because she tried and hit guys with the cane. One of my trainers, Just Incredible, remembers all the stories and stuff. He's relaying them to me, and I'm going, yep, I remember that night.
Oh my God. That's something that actually you and I have in common, because I was brought up on wrestling by my grandfather. We would go into the basement and just turn it on, and the thing is that when it came down to the wars, we couldn't pick a side. When it came down to commercials, we just switched to the next channel. Okay, what's going on?
Oh yeah, or just have them on in different televisions. One's recording, so you can go back and watch it afterwards.
Exactly. Now, here's another thing that I'm sure everyone is dying to know. What would you consider your dream match to participate in?
Oh, my dream match to participate in. There's so many names and workers I would love to get in the ring with, but I'd just love to get my hands in the ring with, like, the likes of Foley or Terry Funk or Sabu. Incredible. I've already wrestled Just Incredible a few times. Balls Mahoney. Any of those guys that are just willing to go to the furthest lengths, anything that hasn't been done will do. Literally pull a kitchen sink out. I don't care. I'm trying to figure out ways to have friggin' Nerf guns that shoot oddballs at people. I can get away with having technically a gun in the ring. I'm already doing the straight razor to people. Anybody that can just push the limits with me isn't going to be a bitch to do it.
Oh my goodness. Now, of course, in regards to your favorite weapon, I noticed that you tend to keep, you know how like Triple H has his sledgehammer? You have Betty.
Oh, my woman Betty, my girlfriend, how I love her.
How did she come about?
Well, interesting story about that. I was actually rummaging through my grandfather's things one day, and on my father's side, not the one that raised me on wrestling, but and I found a Zippo of his, which is actually normally what you see in my promos, and I just happened to find this 11-inch long silver-handled straight razor. Oh, this is such a pretty thing. All of a sudden, she just started talking to me, going, "Oh, you're pretty cute yourself," and we've been a match ever since. Years have gone by, and she's been my saving grace.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's a wonderful relationship, and you guys work well together.
Aw, thank you.
Lord knows I've seen the work that you've done with Frankie Starzon with regards to Betty.
Oh yeah, she had to have a taste of that drunk. She couldn't help herself.
Will she be accompanying you with Von Schmidt?
Oh, of course, but then again, last time I was around Von Schmidt, he seemed to have his tail tucked between his legs, screaming, "Get this straight blazer away! Take this straight blazer!" Can't even call her by her name. Tool.
Oh my goodness. What? I can't stand that man either. First time I saw him, it was actually at the Elks Lodge. It was back, I think it was November. I'm not quite sure about that. But one thing's for certain. I hope that someone got him in the parking lot.
Well, I don't know. See, I've actually known this Nazi SOB for a while. You know, when he was first coming to America and trying to make a name for himself. Well, not when he first came, but when he was starting to make a name for himself. And not much has changed. Just the big old Oompa Loompa he's always been.
Well, is there anything that you would like to embellish on in regards to future endeavors that you have in the ring?
Well, let's see. Future endeavors in the ring. If anybody would like to get a hold of me, please do. I'm always looking for bookings. But that is, of course, if you can handle a little bit of rocking the boat here and there. And, of course, this weekend I will be in Rhode Island all weekend. Let's see how many people I can terrorize.
Well, Lord knows, anyone who is a part of the Oddball Army will be glad to hear that you're going to be going and gracing them with your presence. One other thing, actually, in regards to this Oddball Army, what would one have to possess in order to become a member?
That's very simple. Yourself. I mean, there is a little fee. Of course, you have to purchase your grunt badge. Everybody always starts out as a grunt, but you get your mission statements, and as you complete missions, you rank up in the Oddball Army, and you get special things. You know, you get to a certain rank, you get $1 off a T-shirt, you know, $1 off a mask here. But it's basically being you, being original. There's a whole thing about making your uniform, and within it says nobody's uniform is going to be the same. Everybody's different. It's just having that passion for the violent comedy that I bring.
Well, is there a website that anyone can go to catch up on what it is that you're doing?
Sadly, my current website, lenadity.com, is shut down. We're having technical difficulties with that, but that will be up again soon. As of right now, my Facebook, which of course is facebook.com/Len Adity, and there is the Oddball Army page, which keeps you up on your current missions. Every once in a while, we'll post a mission that'll last 24 hours or a week or something, or we'll post stuff up about upcoming shows, and there's always Twitter.
Absolutely. You can't go wrong with having more than one thing, especially a Twitter account. Everybody's on Twitter.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, if I could just get more than just 20 followers, I'll be happy.
Well, let me tell you, it has been an absolute honor having you here on the Diva Lounge, and we hope to have you on again soon, and maybe in person.
Oh, anytime. You let me know, and I'm there. It's not like I got much else going on other than being locked up.
Yes, well, be sure to tell your neighbors in your cell block that I said hello.
Hey, Bianca says hello!
Well, Lord knows we wish you loads of luck this coming weekend.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
And defeat Von Schmidt with everything that you have in your arsenal, as well as everyone else. Everyone who is going that is part of the Oddball Army, bring in any weapon that you can that he can use, that Len Adity can use. What are the limitations on weapons, by the way?
No explosives, no guns, no knives. I got ready for knives, explosives. Well, we could get in a little bit of trouble. You know, we don't want to push GSA limits any more than we already are. And of course, guns. If you're going to use a gun, you're just going to be a pussy. Sorry.
It's okay. You know, you pretty much said it all. So pretty much chairs, wood planks, signs.
Oh yeah, something wrapped in barbed wire. If somebody could actually find a stuffed doughboy, empty it out, fill it up with thumbtacks, and wrap barbed wire around it, I've been looking for one of those for years.
Well, I'll be sure to get the word out.
Yay!
Christmas has come early for Len Adity, the oddball.
Well, that's actually Halloween, but I'm not going to argue semantics. Screw that.
Okay. Well, thank you so much again, and we hope to have you on soon. And once again,
for having me. Thank
oh,
you.
absolutely. Be safe getting there and home.
That's half the fun, is not being safe. Come on now.
I know, but we want you still in one piece for the next time you have a match.
Oh, well. Oh, damn it. I have no argument for that. Sorry.
It's okay. Take care, my dear, and I will definitely talk to you soon.
You have a good one. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you guys.
Bye. Well, everyone, Len Adity for you here at the Diva Lounge for OneWrestling.com. Again, for those of you who want to know more, again, his Facebook is facebook.com/Len Adity. You can find out all that you need, see pictures, as well as check on YouTube for any possible promotions, as well as his Titantron. And that's it for now for the Diva Lounge on OneWrestling.com. This is Lady B from NYC, and I'll catch you all later.